Today I'm going to share with you what I pack in my backpack on my around the world journeys. One of the most common questions I receive from my readers has to do with what do I actually bring in my backpack. So right now you're going to get a full exposure of what's in my bag, for better or for worse. First, we're going to start off with what clothes I bring. And the biggest thing I've learned over the years is that it's not a good idea to bring too much stuff with you if you're traveling long term. These days I'm traveling mostly in, well, actually I'm almost traveling exclusively in tropical climates. I will be going to a few colder areas later on this year. So what I'm packing right now is, I'm covered in all situations. I wouldn't be able to travel in -20, for example, but just about in any kind of weather, from cool to really warm, I'm covered. Okay, so I actually only have one long sleeve shirt, and this is sort of a highly functional shirt. It's very breathable. It's sort of what I call my safari shirt. It has a lot of different pockets here. It's just a great multi-purpose long shirt, and it's light, it's breathable. I don't tend to wear it often in tropical climates, but if I do need to put it on, it's something that isn't going to make me sweat too much. I also carry several t-shirts, and when I first started backpacking, I had about 7 or 8 of these. Now I'm down to 4, and I only carry a few shirts because it's really easy to have them washed, and I don't want to have extra weight in my bag. When it comes to shorts and pants, again, I'm all about minimalism. I've got 2 pairs of shorts, which are right here, lightweight. What I'm looking for in a short when I'm backpacking is I want lightweight, I want lots of pockets, I want lots of security features. I've got security pockets here, also on the back, where I can easily put things in securely. For example, if I have electronics or if I have valuables, that's really important to me. These here are actually special pickpocket-proof shorts, and these are designed to keep anything you have in your pockets. I also carry 2 lightweight jackets. This one is exceptionally light. It's more like a windbreaker. This one is a little bit warmer. And for example, if I'm in a really cold place, I put on layers. I'll first put on this jacket, then I'll put on this jacket. And same with pants. I can wear these pants underneath these. These would sort of be acting like thermal underwear, long underwear. And finally, I've got my ginch, my underwear, and my socks. And I don't carry many of these. I am in a tropical climate now. I do have more than just 1 pair of underwear. That's what's in this laundry bag here. This is my clothes and also Audrey's. So I do carry more than 1 pair of underwear. And of course, finally, voila, a pair of swimming trunks. So overall, my recommendation when traveling is to carry as few clothing items as you possibly can. I've seen some people pack what it seems to be their entire wardrobe from back home, and that's just backbreaking. So my ideal packing list for clothes goes something like this. 3 to 4 t-shirts, one of them being collared, a smart shirt that you can wear for social outings, 1 long sleeve shirt, 2 pairs of shorts, no more than 2 pairs of pants, swimming trunks, enough underwear and socks for several days. You don't need a whole week's worth, and that should be it. Recently, I've discovered something that has allowed me to organize my clothes really well, and these are breathable, tiny little laundry bags. And what this allows me to do is I can sort all of my clothes into different components. I can have my pants and my shorts in one of these. I can have shirts in another, socks and underwear in another, and little tiny accessories such as, my bandana, my swim trunks, whatever, that can go in another tiny little one. So this is what it looks like when everything is put away in the cubes. Jackets, shorts and pants, t-shirts, socks and underwear, accessories, and dirty clothes. And as you can see, I have a lot of those right now. And here is my toiletry and accessory kit. Now, if you look down, I carry sunscreen, and I do choose the water babies because I have sensitive skin and I freckle easily. Mouthwash, deodorant, a cool little torch light that comes in very handy for when I'm camping or when the electricity decides to go out of my guest house. One of my favorite things, the Gerber. And my Gerber comes in very handy. This multi-purpose tool is excellent for repairs, for any kind of things I need to do on the road. And I've got a great little toiletry kit bag that hangs up on the wall. Also in here, shampoo, soap that I keep in here, razor, and my toothbrush inside of here. I also take with me a multivitamin. Sometimes I don't know if I'm eating the healthiest, if I'm getting enough fruits and vegetables while I'm traveling, so this keeps me healthy. I carry a basic first aid kit in case, I get any bumps and bruises, cuts, whatever. It's time for the best part, my toys. And these are the electronics I take with me. This here is my Sony DSLR camera, and it's comes equipped with an 18 to 250 millimeter lens. This is an all-purpose lens that allows me to capture from wide angle all the way to telephoto. I also carry a lightweight slick tripod, which is just awesome. This is sturdy, but it's very lightweight. I can carry this around with me. I have a little sling bag for it. And finally, my Ultrabook, my 14-inch Dell Ultrabook. Slim and high-powered. It allows me to edit my photos and edit videos while I'm on the road. And finally, this is the rest of the stuff that I carry. Power adapter comes in very handy. Over here, I have my glasses and a pair of sunglasses. They all fit into this nice little case. Keeps them protected. Passport holder with my passport. I keep my passport in one of these cool little these are actually for bank books, these little sleeves. It keeps it nice, it keeps it folded and straight, and it also keeps it protected. Next, I have my backup wallet. This is not the one I actually carry with me on the road. This is what I keep back in my hotel or guest house. It has some backup credit cards, a little bit of cash, and I like to keep that secure. And here's my tiny little wallet. I typically don't carry any cards in here, unless of course I'm going to the ATM. I just carry a small amount of cash that'll last me for the day, and I can keep that in my pocket. If someone takes this from me, it won't be devastating. Finally, last but certainly not least, the actual backpack I use. And this is from a Canadian company called Mountain Equipment Co-op, MEC, and this is a Super Continent. I find this bag lightweight, durable, and very easy to carry. And finally, my day pack. This is my Low Pro. This is perfect for carrying my camera and my computer. It has a nice little area right in here where I can stuff in my computer. And most importantly, it has a dedicated side pouch for my DSLR and my camcorder, which we can go right into here. And finally, of course, my shoes. I just wear lightweight sandals, and I have a pair of lightweight jogging shoes which I wear sometimes when I'm hiking, walking around in the city. I don't feel the need to carry anything else. Okay, wrapping things up. There are a few things that I think you should consider before packing for an around the world trip. First, embrace the concept of minimalism. Take as few things as you possibly can. The less you're carrying on your back, the happier you'll be. Second, consider taking packing cubes. You'll be able to separate your clothes and other items really easily. When you go to look for something in your bag, you won't have any issues. And third, don't feel you have to bring everything. There's nothing that you can't find on the road. In my experience traveling, if I've ever run out of something, whether it be basic medicine or toiletries, or even, even if my t-shirts or shorts get shredded, I can pick up a new pair easily wherever I am. I hope you've enjoyed these tips, and I want you to have the best backpacking trip you possibly can have. In the comment section, please leave any tips or suggestions. Is there something that I left out? Is there something that you would do differently? Please let me know. I'm very curious to find out.